Welcome back to Primetime News.
And a special welcome once again to our viewers on onespotmedia.com.
Up first this evening, there were no new positive tests for COVID-19 in Jamaica for the first time in more than 50 days, with the number remaining at 509, while recoveries from the disease are up in the last 24 hours.
Now, the Ministry of Health, in a release earlier this evening, said 5 more persons have recovered, pushing that total to 118.
Now, as that news comes, more tales of horror from the quarantine facility at the Bahia Principe Hotel in Runaway Bay, St. Anne.
As the complaints are getting louder, Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton and a team from the Ministry of Health visited the facility today. It's 1:53 p.m. Thursday, not even 24 hours since Jamaicans from overseas arrived at this quarantine facility at the Bahia Principe Hotel in Runaway Bay, St. Anne, and there's already trouble.
What we're allergic to, what our diet is, we're not eating nothing. So the breakfast there is still there.
You alright?
Last night you guys didn't even provide us no meal.
And you guys that just come.
You're part of the team.
The nurse hearing the complaint walked away. This is the meal the man is referring to, though. Corned beef, dasheen and yam. It's what the people were served for breakfast, but he's vegetarian. This conversation was happening as one of the frustrated citizens gave us a digital tour of the condition of the room she was in. She came in Wednesday night to a filthy bathroom. The toilet had not been flushed, and although there was a new bar of soap, it was clear the shower had not been cleaned. Soap scum was everywhere. But her ordeal started long before she was placed in the room. The group arrived at the hotel sometime after 5 p.m. Wednesday. After that, it was back on the bus for a few more hours.
And after being there sitting on the bus for quite some time, and I saw that there was no movement and for us to go into the hotel, I said to the driver that I wanted to use the bathroom because I wasn't going to allow them to let me get a bladder problem where it's going to cost me a lot of money. So he opened the door and we had to, there was a construction site there behind the hotel. That's where we had to go and bend on a bush and use the bath to urinate. When we finally do get to come off, they said to us that the elevators are not working and our rooms were on the 5th floor, so we had to struggle with our suitcases from the ground floor up to the 5th floor using the stairs. We had to walk with the suitcases, lift them up ourselves, even the baby mamas, the baby mothers, the elderlies, everybody. One lady actually started crying, so she cannot do it.
Fast forward to Thursday afternoon, where a few cars were parked outside the hotel. In them, relatives of some people in quarantine who were hoping to get food and medication to their loved ones.
Feel it to my bone. I mean, auntie, me watch quarantine over and get and go home because she there in New York and get stuck in New York for much months as she in her house. And she well want to come home. And look where she come home to. She like a worse than a prisoner. You understand? But they have to do better than that. Andrew, you have to do better than that. You can't bring people in the country and you're not prepared. Prepare the thing.
Moments later, officials from the Ministry of Health arrived. Former dancehall queen Carleen used the opportunity to hand Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton medication for her goddaughter.
My goddaughter is definitely not accustomed to this. And I'm not thinking that she's special or special than anybody. And yes, she is, because guess what? She's severely asthmatic. We had to, our puff was finished because they took some mix-up happened in Florida. And the little puff she had, so our doctor called our medication. And I took it down here and I explained that to who was at the gate. And it didn't matter.
This is as far as the media were allowed to go, but during our interaction with our source inside, we could hear frustrated citizens relaying their experience to the minister. People like the man in the first insert of the story.
When the lady brought the fish to me, I notified her, I said, I am allergic to seafood and I don't eat fish. She's gonna mumble, what, fish no eat fish? Are those the type of persons you're hiring? I don't eat meat, I'm vegetarian, and every time they bring the food, they put meat on it and say, eat around it, like stuff like that. Like, I'm not a pig. I am not a pig, and I'm not going to be treated as such.
The health minister admitted there have been some logistics and administrative hiccups and assured that improvements will be made.
I regret that we have had to experience, or they have had to experience those delays, which clearly would have inconvenienced them and added to the anxieties of staying in a isolation area or a quarantine area for the next number of weeks.
There are 345 people in state quarantine at the Bahia Principe Hotel.